Hello, everybody. My name is Matthew, and welcome back. I was about to say welcome back. Welcome to It Moves. This is a free horror game on Steam. Saw it when I was browsing the horror category, and I thought, why not? This looks pleasant. Maybe that's not the right word. But I feel like this game is going to be the start of a little mini series that I might do. That will involve me going through the Steam library and pretty much checking out all the horror games that you can get at either a low price or absolutely free. This game was free, and I'm planning to cover another game very shortly that was also free on Steam. So if you're interested on games that you might not have tried, or games that just seem like a good horror experience for a very low price, then be sure to subscribe to my channel and make sure you don't miss out on any of the games I'm going to be covering. Because I have a good feeling about this, you know what I mean? So without further ado, let's begin It Moves. Found this game on Steam, absolutely free. I'll link to it in the description of this video, so if you want to check it out yourself, please do. Let's do a new game. Very, very excited about this. Bedtime. Bedtime is supposed to be a happy event for a tired child. For me, it was terrifying. While some children might complain about being put to bed before they have finished watching a film or playing their favorite video game, when I was a child, nighttime was something to truly fear. Somewhere in the back of my mind, it still is. Alright, so I'm a kid. This is me. Hello. I can't control. Oh my goodness. I cannot prove what happened to me was objectively real, but I can swear what I experienced was genuine horror. Fear which in my life I'm glad to say has never been equaled. I relate it to you all now as best I can. Make of it what you will, but I'll be glad to just get it off my chest. Huh. Okay. Hello. This is my father. Don't go pulling out too much stuff now. It's bedtime soon. Yada yada. Shoes, not very interesting. Any other of these buttons? Ooh, load audio and quit. No. Okay. So that's the back. Okay. I'm getting used to all this. I can't remember exactly when it started, but my apprehension towards falling asleep seemed to correspond with my being moved into a room of my own. This is my mother. How do you like your new room? Soon you'll be sleeping alone for the first time. Groovy. Just a bunch of clothes. Me with a mustache. Ventilation, I think Mom says this is. This doesn't look like a very nice house. Especially not this stuff. Nothing too interesting. Okay. What's in this room? This is my brother's room. He told me yesterday to keep out of the room that we both shared until then. I was 8 years old at the time, and until then I had shared a room quite happily with my older brother. As is perfectly understandable for a boy of 5 years my senior, my brother eventually wished for a room of his own, and as a result, I was given the room at the back of the house. As my brother was given a new bed, I was given the bunk beds, which we used to share. While I was upset about sleeping on my own, I was excited at the thought of being able to sleep in the top bunk, which seemed far more adventurous to me. Oh my gosh. Loading screens, very brief loading screens, are never a good sign in a horror game. Hi, Mommy. How you doing? Alright, it's bedtime. Already? Yes, adults need their sleep, you see. You'll be sleeping alone for the first time. You excited? Yes, Mom. Okay. Top. Oh, I can wiggle my head around. Turn off the light. Alright, good. Oh, no. See, here's where the horror begins. Wiggle my. I used to sleep in the top bunk. I have a twin brother, Daddy Me Master, who has a YouTube channel of his own. You should go watch him. But I used to have the top bunk, so right now, and I just got a room of my own like 2 years ago, so this story is seeming a little close to home for me right now. Don't know how I like it. I don't know where I am. Hey, sir. Okay, got nothing to say to me. This way is blocked. This way is blocked. Small water hole. The water's dirty. Probably not a good idea. Yeah, probably. Oh, I can just... What is this thing? Okay. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the blinking. Small water hole. Yeah. It's weird it doesn't call it a pond. Let's not go in there just yet. Oh, we have to. Okay. A pot and some ragged cloth. I wonder what's cooking. Good looking. Yes, basements, of course. What is this? Intense research on one individual. That's not nice sounds. I'm gonna stay here, actually. Can I not do this? Okay. Is there anything else out here? Because this is all very creepy. Can I go behind the house to meet my stalker? No. Alright, let's go down. Why not? Actually, I can think of many reasons why not to go down, but you know how these games work. Weird mushroom. Looks poisonous. Who are you to judge? Oh, something. That does not sound pleasant. Oh, no. What's up, Truffles? There's a red liquid. Ugh. I'm trying to watch behind me. See if there's anything happening. That seems like a dead end, and I don't want to... You suck. I can't... Oh. Puzzles? Oh. Okay. Didn't expect that. No, don't turn around. I'm not even gonna go back. Don't gotta. Go. I don't like being stalked. I prefer not. This game isn't oh man. This game probably isn't gonna deliver all of its most intense scares immediately, so I'm gonna relax just a little bit. I don't like how slow I'm going. Oh, I recognize this part from the trailer. Run faster, young child. Oh, bye. I'm falling. I can't get up. So that was an experience. Mom, I had a bad dream. Mom. That's how I sounded at that age. Not really. Oh no, please don't tell me Mom is dead. It's locked, stupid bro. It's in here. No need to go here right now, of course. Mom, let me sleep in your room. I had a bad dream. What is it now? Sweetie, what's wrong? I had a bad dream. Again. That's too bad, so I'll be up in a minute and we can eat breakfast together. Alright, hurry up. Okay. Alright. Alright. Changing clothes. Yeah. Oh, I look so dapper. It was a day of little importance to our story. I won't bother you with details. The one thing I remember is that even though I played with friends like I always did, I still somehow felt lonely. I didn't enter my new room until later that night. It was time... sorry. It was time to go to sleep again. Do I have to? Let's explore a little bit. Got it from my brother, Mr. Teddy. He's adorable, isn't he? It's a wolf. I'm trying to look at the nightlight right here. The sick nightlight. Alright, you know what? Nightlight can be saved for later. Ah, pajamas. I'm gonna wiggle my little head around. Alright, time to go to sleep again. See, that is how I sleep though. I fidget in bed literally all the time. The one difference from my getting new room to this kid getting a new room is that I did not keep my bunk beds. We just ended up getting rid of them and I got a single bed. That's probably the difference. Let's do file 2. That's a sad face. This is a happy face. So, wing. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Smiley face. Boom. Alright, so I'm assuming we're gonna have to do all the smiley faces. That'll make sense. Is something open now? Okay, so boom. No. I hear noises, man. Alright, click. And then click. And then click. And then... Did the one up here open too? It did. Oh, I hear footsteps. I want to turn down the volume, but at the same time, I don't know how to use a fire extinguisher. I keep dead end. Ventilation, maybe? The air is still stuffy though. Just kind of look. I'm looking in the dark areas because I expect there to be something patrolling these halls. This is a labyrinth after all. Nothing of interest, I think. Hi. Oh! Hey there. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Ib. You guys remember the moment from Ib where like you'd look at the painting and then like the hand would be permanently on your screen? I don't like how the screen is getting more red. I actually really don't like that. Wanted poster. That's cool. Who does it want? Some kind of machinery. Who do I want? Can this face go? Oh! Something is patrolling this hallway. Anna core. Oh, I think I have to get all the fish. I don't like this face though. I still don't. I'm running really fast. Fish! Give me that fish. Yay! The fact that there's even a save system in this game makes me think that you definitely can die. And that's not a very pleasant thought. Oh, it's following me. It's definitely following me. It's getting harder to see. Fish. Get that. It's... Preparing for a scare. Oh. Oh, sleep paralysis. Oh, something's below me. Oh no. We have a pet cat? Oh, please don't have the cat die. Huh. Oh, I would not have been able to do that. Must have disturbed my cat. I'm staring at that bottom bunk. I'm sorry. Oh, I stopped reading the text. I could hear the sheets twist. I forgot to read the text because I was actually scared. Increasing ferocity. Fear then gripped me. Not like the subtle sense of unease I had experienced earlier, but now potent and terrifying. I'm eyeing that bottom bunk. My heart raced as my eyes panicked, scanning the almost impenetrable darkness. I let out a cry. As most young boys do, I instinctively shouted on my mother. I could hear something stir on the other side of the house. So I began to breathe a sigh of relief. Their parents had come to see me. Oh no. I could hear the sheets below me thrashing and tormented by malice. I did not want to jump down into safety as I feared the thing in the bottom bunk would reach. Yeah, that's a good. Oh man. White knuckles clenching my own blanket like a shroud of protection. The wait seems like an eternity. Did I have a bad dream? Yes! Felt relief streamed down my face. Yet, through the horror, I did not tell her why I was so upset. I can explain it, as though whatever had been in the bunk would return, if I even so much spoke of it. Whether that was the truth, I do not know, but as a child, I felt that of unseen menace railing close, listening. My mother lay in the empty bunk, promising to stay there until morning. I remember the next day wanting to go anywhere, be anywhere, but in that suffocating room. At least the face is gone. That was quite unpleasant. It was a Saturday, and I played outside quite happily with my friends. Although our house was not as large, we were lucky to have a long, sloping garden. Played there often. As much of it was overgrown, we could hide in the bushes, climb in the huge sycamore tree which towered above all else, and easily imagine ourselves in the throes of a grand adventure. Oh no. Innocuous, but for me, that thin boundary was a looking glass into a strange cold pocket of dread. Why is there a figure? Is that my mother? I hope. Filled with hate. It may sound strange to you, but by the time my parents ushered me back into that room for the night, I said nothing. I didn't protest. I didn't make any excuses. Why? I still felt that this thing would be enraged if I so much as spoke of it. Another night came. How many nights? This is gonna be like, what, every night for this child's entire childhood until they move out? It's gonna be like 4 million chapters. Factorized. Yes. I wonder if there are gonna be 16 chapters, because there's 16 save files. Banner on a long pole, but then again, probably not. Huge skull. Wow. Really? Too old and torn to make up the. Is this? Oh no. Here we go. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those rooms, isn't it? That skull. The door is firmly shut. Huge skull. Oh man, this sucks. Oh no, a huge skull? Yeah, really. You know what? At least there's no face on my screen. I don't like the blinking red eyes. Oh no. This is bad. Oh, it's blinking even more heavily. Oh no. I probably died. Not loading. Okay. Oh, there's more. Some kind of altar. Crap, I didn't think there was gonna be more. This music reminds me of something. I can barely hear it myself because I turned down my volume like a little wuss. But it vaguely reminds me of something. I feel like there's something I have to do. There's almost always something I have to do in these things. There's no immediate danger, at least not yet. I don't like this. The noises, I don't like them. Looks almost like the light. Oh, wait, this music. Yeah, it reminds me of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in a really strange way. You know that moment when you're like, look, oh, some kind of machine. That wasn't here the first time. I've kind of lost where I'm going, actually. This is very small. There seems to be nothing to do. Hi. How? Hi. Hi. Oh, I don't like this. Yeah, okay, but you know that moment in Final Fantasy Freddy's 2 when you're looking through the perspective of the animatronics from the first game? This music seriously reminds me of the music that played during that. But in like a good way. Anyways, it said hello to me. And I don't know what that switch did, but it did something. Oh, I've got to look in the cages for all the switches. Okay, so one of the cages just opened up. I understand. That might have been a little... I probably should have gone up there first to get a head start. Oh, man. When a game that has pixel... Oh, the tick was because I clicked on the... Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Wait, no. Up here. Okay. How are you? I'm great, thanks. Okay, down there. That's the next one. Something is right here. Hello. How are you? I can't go in that one. He's just kind of sitting there. Menacingly. Gotta find where the next one is. I like this game so far. A lot. The sun just kind of shone a little bit. Something's gonna happen when I'm leaving. Pardon? Oh, don't show me another face. Not another face on my screen. Oh, I don't like that smile. I'm preparing for jump scares. Ugh! Look at its forehead. Hi. Okay. So that happened. Cool. Feels pretty groovy, I guess. You know? Ooh, pure luck. Oh no. This is blood, isn't it? Calling it right now, that's blood. It says hello on it. I already got that one. That was the first one. I'm playing this game with a controller. I'm using the analog. The analog stick is moving. So please forgive my spotty movement because I'm moving with an analog stick when this would feel much smoother with a WASD control. Oh boy. Oh. Hello, sir. You still in there having a bag over your head? That's cool, I guess. If that's what you want to do, then like go ahead. Okay, I have a suspicion that these ones opened up here. Did they? I actually don't think there was one up there. I think I'm just making that up. I'm losing my mind. I'm trying to find where I couldn't go earlier. That was the creepy mask thing. Oh man. I can't find the next one. It's probably somewhere really obvious. Up here maybe? Probably. Probably up here. Yeah, it's over here. Alright, found it. You know what? No, I'm not even gonna go that way. I don't have to. And I'd rather not have to experience any jump scares if I don't have to. You know that feeling? I know that feeling. Oh god, the guy is gone. Yeah, he's coming. I'm fully prepped for that guy. What is that? Hello, sir. Oh. I'm having my soul. Something bad happening there. Can't make out too much details because of the 8-bit, but whatever it is, that's not good. It's funny how certain words can remain hidden from your mind, no matter how blatant or obvious they are. Oh, sorry. One word that came to me that night, lying there in the darkness alone, frightened, aware of a rotten change in the atmosphere, a thickening of the air, as if something had displaced it. As I heard the first casual twist of the bed sheets below, the first anxious increase of my heartbeat at the realization that something was once again in the bottom bunk, that word. A word which had been sent into exile, filtered up through my consciousness, breaking free of all repression, gasping for air, screaming, etching, and carving itself into my mind. Ghost. Pretty accurate, you know what? As I noticed that my unwelcome visitor had ceased moving. The bedsheets lay calm and dormant, but they had been replaced by something far more hideous. A slow, rhythmic, rasping breath. Oh, let's hope it's asleep. Let's hope it's asleep. I can imagine his chest rising and falling with each starred, wheezing, and garbled breath. I shuddered and hoped beyond all hope that it would leave without occurrence. The house lay, as it had the previous night, in a thick blanket of darkness. Silence prevailed, all but for the perverted breath of my as-yet unseen bunkmate. I lay there terrified. I just wanted this thing to go. Leave me alone. What did it want? Something unmistakably chilling transpired. It moved. It moved in a way different from before. It's gonna reach up at me. Then it threw itself around the bottom bunk and seemed unrestrained, without purpose, almost animalistic. That thing lying there in the darkness that seemed intent on terrorizing a young boy, calmly and nonchalantly sat. Oh no. Its labored breathing had become louder. Only a mattress and physical inside separated my body from the unearthly breath below. Oh no. I'm watching that bunk. I would not have believed that this fear could have been heightened, but I was so wrong. I imagined what this thing would look like, sitting there listening from below my mattress, hoping to catch the slightest hint that I was awake. Imagination then turned into an unnerving reality. Oh no, it began to touch the wooden slats that my mattress sat on. It seemed to caress them carefully, running what I imagined to be fingers and hands across the surface of the wood. It prodded angrily between two slides into the mattress. Even through the padding, it felt as someone vicious stuck their fingers into my side. I let out an almighty cry, and the wheezing, shaking, moving in the bunk replied in kind by violently vibrating the bunk, as it had done the night before. Small flakes of paint powdered onto my blanket from the wall as the frame of the bed scraped along it, backwards and forwards. Once again, I was bathed in light, and there stood my mother, loving, caring, and she always was, with a comforting hug and why can't I see my mother? Why is it gone black? I cannot say, I dare not say, I simply have one word over and over again. Ghost? Nightmare. Okay, close enough. Actually, it's not even... Yeah, you know what? Nightmare. Okay. When your child has 3 nightmares in a row, that's not good. This pattern of events continued for okay, thank God, if not months. Night after night, I would awaken to the sound of rustling sheets. Each time I would scream so as to not provide this abomination with the time to prod and feel for me. With each cry, the bed would shake violently, stopping with the arrival of my mother, who would spend the rest of the night in the bottom bunk, seemingly unaware of the sinister force torturing her son nightly. Along the way, I imagined the feigned illness a few times, and come up with other less than truthful reasons for sleeping in my parents' bed. But more often than I would be alone for the first few hours of each night in that place. The room where the light from outside do not sit right, alone with that thing. With time, you can become desensitized to almost anything, no matter how horrific. I'd come to realize that for whatever reason, this thing could not harm me when my mother was present. I'm sure the same would have been said for my father, but as loving as he was, waking him from sleep was almost impossible. Waking me, on the other hand, was no trouble at all, thanks to the nightmares. Okay. Wow. I'm loving this game so far. Chapter 4, Anger Overload. I wonder how many chapters there are going to be. I don't know why, but I feel 6. I feel that 6 is going to be the lucky number. Save? Yes, I will. Yeah, let's see. How many files are there? 20. Save right here. Okay, locked. Ooh, hook came from the wall, a piece of meat. That's a heart, and it's gonna... Maybe it's bait. Oh no. Earthquake? No, definitely not. Can I peer out this window? Painted glass from some religious man, I guess. Oh, I can go this way. Run. That's a giant spider. Not going there. No way, no how. No way, no how am I going to meet that giant spider. No way. Another one. Yeah, not an earthquake. Not an earthquake. Oh. Oh boy. Is that a floating head or is that a giant? I really don't want to stick around to find out. Is that a dead cat? You know what? I'm not gonna find out. Oh, there are lots of dead cats. Oh no. Kitty. Oh crap. Oh crap. What's up? What's the monster down here? Show yourself. I don't want to look. Oh, what is that? Just look at the flowers, little child. Oh, that sounds are so creepy. Those sounds. Okay. Freaking fetus looking, mustache baby looking, freaking. Oh, one of them's gonna move. One of them is gonna move. I'm calling it right now. One of them's gonna move. Two. It's gonna be that end one. He's gonna move. Just move already. Oh no. Oh no. This is it. This is the run. One of them's gonna move. Just move already. Okay. One of them's gonna move. One of them's gonna move. One of them is gonna hop down and it's gonna start chasing me. What's with the baby crying? No, stop. I don't like it. I don't know. I could just walk with my eyes closed. I could very well do that. I might. Who knows? Who knows if I'm even doing it right now? I don't have a webcam. You can't tell. No matter if I close my eyes, I can still hear the sounds. Ooh, I don't want to hear these sounds. The babies! The babies! Oh, the babies are coming. The babies are here. I've never seen a baby so terrifying. Not since Catherine. Hi, Mother. Hey, no, come back. Wait, come back. My greatest fears were realized in the winter. The days grew short and the longer nights merely provided this wretch with more opportunities. It was a difficult time for my family. My grandfather, a wonderfully kind and gentle woman, deteriorated greatly since the death of my grandfather. My mother was trying best to keep her in the community as long as possible. However, dementia is a cruel and degenerative illness, robbing a person of their memories one day at a time. Soon she recognized none of us, and it would become clear that she would need to be moved from her house to a nursing home. Before she could be moved, my grandmother had a particularly difficult few nights, and my mother decided that she would stay with her. Oh no. As much as I loved my grandmother and felt nothing but anguish at her illness, to this day I feel guilty that my first thoughts were not of her, but of my nightly visitor may do if it became aware of my mother's absence. Her presence being the only thing which I was sure was protecting me from the full horror of this thing's reach. I rushed home from school that day and immediately wrenched the bed sheets and mattress from the lower bunk, removing all the slats and placing an old desk, a chest of drawers, and some chairs which he kept in the cupboard where the bottom bunk used to be. I told my father I was making an office, which he found adorable, but I would be damned if I'd give that thing a place to sleep for one more night. As darkness approached, I lay there knowing my mother was not in the house. I did not know what to do. My only impulse was to sneak into her jewelry box and take a small family crucifix which I had seen there before. My family were not very religious. At that age, I still believed in God and hoped that somehow this would protect me. Although fearful and anxious while gripping the crucifix under my pillow tightly in one hand, sleep eventually came as I drifted off into the dream. I hoped that I would awaken in the morning without incidents. Unfortunately, that night was the most terrifying of all. Here we go. Maybe this is the final chapter. Who knows? I don't. Urban Explorer. I love this little font. I love the style of these 8-bit retro horror games. They're so great. Whoop. 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 It says woof. I thought it said whoop. 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 Wow. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go. What horrors await me here? That feeling something's invading your privacy, even without ill will, is still disturbing. The fact that oh, jeez. Somehow I feel like following that monster is not the best choice, but you know what? You only live once. So let's just go for it. You know what I mean? Oh, crap. Let's go. I've just become to the point where I'm just... Am I walking? Okay. I thought it was just pure darkness. That would have been truly scary. Oh, what's with the moaning? What's with the rainbow colors? And what's with the moaning? Oh, this is so creepy. God. Hello. How are you doing today? My name is Matthew. I would really like it if you did not jump scare me. This game isn't really about jump scares. It's more about the psychological horror of knowing something's under your bed. And I really love that. God, it's so great. I like this game a lot so far. I keep hearing that screaming. Ah, straight hallways are never good. An intersection, perhaps. Nope, just crazy cultist demon. What's up, bro? How's it going? You, Oh? I'm going in the, okay. I guess this is what's happening now. This looks strangely adorable. I might seem weird for saying that, but look at how they're just hopping up and down. That's cute. I don't feel... This one's fine. I like this dream. This one's fine. Okay, maybe it's not now that they're getting closer. Maybe now I'm beginning to... Oh, are they gonna, like, sacrifice me Aztec style? Because that would be not pleasant for my internal organs. Okay, yeah, they sacrificed me Aztec style. Or maybe they just ate me. That's possible. Can't really see anything. So. Oh, hey. You're awfully quiet nowadays. Is there something wrong, son? Oh, this is the kitchen. Nothing. Are you sure? Is there something wrong with your new room? Are you lonely without your brother? No. Alright then. I give them both really deep voices. They sound like manly men. I woke gradually. The room was... Wait, was that a part of my dream? I wonder. As my eyes adjusted, I could clearly judgment the window, the door, the walls, some toys on a shelf, and even to this day I shudder to think of it. For there was no noise. No rustling of sheets, no movement at all. The room felt lifeless. I heard that. Don't tell me that the room was silent, because I heard that. The nightly visitor, the unwelcome wheezing, hate-filled thing which had terrorized me night after night, was not in the bottom, but... Oh, it was in my bed. Do you hear this music? Hold on. It's like a twisted version of Jingle Bells. Utter terror. I'm trying to look in the bed to see if I can see it. If I could not scream, I did not want to let it know it was awake. I had not yet seen it. I could only feel it. It was obscured under my blanket. I could see its outline. I could feel its presence, but I dared not look. The weight of it pressed down on top of me, a sensation I will never forget. When I said that I was past, I do not exaggerate. Laying there motionless in the dark, I was every bit scared and frightened young boy. If it had been during the summer months, it would have been light by then. But the grasp of winter is long and unrelenting, and I knew it would be hours before sunrise. A sunrise which I yearned for. It was a timid child. I was a timid child by nature, but I reached a breaking point. A moment where I could want no more. Where I could survive under this intimately deviant abomination no longer. Fear can sometimes wear you out, make you threadbare, a shell of nerves leaving only the slightest trace of you behind. I had to get out of that bed. Then I remembered the crucifix. My hand still lay underneath the pillow, but it was empty. Slowly moved my wrist hand around it. minimizing as best I could the sound and vibrations caused, but it cannot be found. Oh. Ooh. Oh, now I'm imagining that thing reaching in and taking it. Ugh. At such a young age, I can be acutely aware of what death is, intensely frightened of it. I knew I was going to die in that bed if I lay there dormant, passive, doing nothing. I had to leave that room behind, but how? Should I leave from the bed and hope that I can make it to the door? What if it is faster than me? Or should I slowly slip out of that top bunk, hoping not to disturb my uncanny bedfellow? Realizing that I had not stirred when I moved, trying to find the cue for this, I began to have the strangest thoughts. Am I going to try to sneak out of this bed? Because I really don't like that prospect. Chapter 6. Okay. If my assumption was right, this might be the final chapter. If I was right. Probably not, but if. Huh. Okay. This is interesting. Am I still the boy? Look like it. Huh. This looks cool. Oh, it's getting darker. Where am I? I can't go anywhere. God. Okay, as much as this looks cool originally, I just want to reemphasize that the deep ocean is one of my biggest all-time fears. So this might be the chapter that gets to me. Oh, I can swim this way. Can I swim up? Can I swim down? Kind of don't want to swim down, to be honest. Just keep swimming to the left. That seems to work. Oh no. That's a cool. This is a cool background, actually. I like this. This looks really cool. That being said, oh no, my fear of the deep ocean is resurfacing. Get it? Resurfacing, ocean. Okay. Drain water and remove. Oh, I get to. Okay. Why would I want to do that? I could just, stay in the water with the fish. You know what I mean? Just be with the fish. You know what I mean? Just be with the fish. Oh. I'm like, what do I do? Dad? That is unmistakably my dad. What was he doing? Read logbook. Captain Theodore Fielding. One of my biggest fears is deep water. Yep, me too. Ironic when you consider the fact I'm not working on a mining station thousands of feet underwater in the Marinara Trench. Marina? I said Marinara. Marina Trench. I've always wondered why I was afraid and reached a simple conclusion. The true fear presented here is actually going down beneath the surface into the depths. It's a combination of almost common fears. Fear of the dark. Pitch black, 10 feet down. But there's nothing compared to the deepest point of the entire crust of the Earth, located at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, I said Marinara again! The Marina Trench, which is about 38,000 feet. If you put Mount Everest at the bottom of the trench, at the top of the mountain will still be over a mile below the surface of the ocean. Everything below you is complete darkness, and this is definitely plays into our collective fear of the dark. Fear of suffocating. Okay, fear of the I'm not going to read all of these. Fear of the unknown. Fear of flying insects. Fear of being caught. Wait. Fear of being caught. What? There are places I wouldn't want to be. But in the burning house living in the sea in the space, there aren't any creatures that could get me. There are no. That makes me think a giant sea creature is gonna come. Ooh, nice anglerfish. Please don't make that be a giant anglerfish. Please make that be just an up close anglerfish. This is outside. This should not. What is happening? That's the water. That was not a good idea. Jimmy boy, that was not a good idea. Oh, you're gonna just float right down into that, and your dad is gonna watch you fall. Oh no, it is the Sarlacc pit. Oh my gosh. It's gonna lunge out and get me. Yup. Oh, that's odd. It went like above me on like layering level, so it looks like I just went behind it. Kind of takes a little bit of the fear out of it, but still, that's creepy as all hell. Please wake up. Thank God. What if it was asleep? Hadn't so much as breathed since I had woken up. Perhaps it was resting, believing that it had finally got me, that I was finally in its grasp. Or perhaps it was toying with me. After all, it had been doing just that for countless nights. Now with me pinned against my mattress with no mother to protect me, maybe it was holding off, savoring its victory until the last possible moment, like a wild animal savoring its prey. I tried to breathe as shallowly as possible and mustering every ounce of courage I could. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Something smooth and cold. Oh, it's like a Wendigo, maybe? A gaunt hand. Thin, poorly formed forearm. Bicep muzzle. As if it had grabbed. Oh, so creepy. Cadaverous. Is it dead? I think it's dead. I think they mentioned that a little bit earlier. I think I just wasn't reading it. On the shoulder of this nighttime invader, stopped me in my tracks. Fear once again swelled my stomach. I rolled my hand in disgust at the touch of strangled, oily hair. Oh no! I could not bring myself to touch his face, although I wondered to this very day what it would have felt like. Dear God, it moved. Dear God, it moved. Burn it. Oh no. Okay, I was wrong. There are more than 6 chapters. There are probably 10. That's my next guess. There's probably 10. Hostia. Wow, that looks pretty. That looks cool. I like that. Oh, I am really small. Look at that. Look at how small I am. That's adorable. Okay. Something's gonna reach through that window and grab me. Oh no, this looks bad. I can climb up here, can't I? This looks like an intestinal tract. That was probably on purpose. Ooh, what is that? I don't know why I don't have the same fear seeing these creatures. I wonder. Ugh, sup, bro? At a crossroads in life, what does one do? Stand at the crossroads if you will, but if you'll not choose, I'll move on without you. And having once chosen, never to seek to return the crossroads of that decision. For even if one chooses wrongly, the choice cannot be unmade. Let's wait. Let's wait. What if I go back? Sup? Stand at the crossroads if you will, but if you'll not choose, I'll move on without you. Let's stand right here. Since he says he's gonna move on without me, maybe the way he goes is the right way. You know what I mean? I think you do. Maybe I'm thinking too much into this. Let's go right. It's worked for me well so far. Hi. Don't think that was the right way to go. Let's go up. Don't think that was the right way to go either. Let's go down. Don't think that was the right way to go either. Let's go back, I guess. Oh dear. Hi. All your what? Hello. That's creepy. That's No. Stop. Stop. Don't jump scare me, please. Don't jump scare me. Don't do it. Oh, I can't go anywhere. Prepared for the jump scare. Oh no. Look, there's something in it. Oh. Oh. Please don't jump scare me. Okay, I'm back. It moved. It was subtle, but its grip on my shoulder and across my body strengthened. No tears came, but God, how I wanted to cry. As its hand and arm slowly coiled around me, my left leg brushed along the cool wall. which the bed lay against. Of all that happened to me in that room, this was the strangest. Oh! I realized that this clutching, rancid thing which projected life from violating a young boy's bed was not entirely on top of me. It was sticking out from the wall like a spider striking from its lair. What is this? No. Please, don't put me in these angles. Look at its face! Look at its face! Oh! Suddenly, okay, thank God, it's out of that. Suddenly, its grip moved from a slow tightening to a sudden squeeze. It pulled and clawed at my clothes as if it was frightened that the opportunity would soon pass. I fought against it, but its emancipated arm was too strong for me. Its head rose up, writhing and contorted under the blanket. I now realized where it was taking me. Into the wall! I fought for my dear life. I cried, and suddenly my voice returned to me, yelling and screaming, but no one came. Then I realized why it was so eager to suddenly strike. Why this thing had to have me now. Through my window. That window seemed to represent so much malice from outside. Streaked hope. The first rays of sunshine. I struggled further, knowing that if I could just hold on, it would soon be gone. Why do you show me that face again? As I fought my life, the unearthly parasite shifted, slowly pulling itself off my chest, its head now poking out from under the blanket, wheezing, coughing, rasping. I do not remember its features, I simply remember its breath against my face, foul and as cold as ice. The sun broke up over the horizon. That dark place, that was suffocating room of contempt, was washed, bathed in sunlight. I passed out, and its scrawny fingers encircled my neck, squeezing the very life from me. I didn't die, right? I woke to my father offering to make me some breakfast. A wonderful sight indeed. I had survived the most horrible experience of my life until then, and now. I moved the bed away from the wall, leaving behind the furniture I believed would stop that thing from taking a bed. Little did I think it would try to take mine and me. Weeks passed without incident, yet on cold frostbitten night I woke to the sound of the furniture where the bunk beds used to be, vibrating violently. I lay there, sure I could hear a distant wheezing coming from deep within the wall, faintly fading into the distance. The following year, I was given a larger room on the other side of the house, and my parents took